Okay. I was gonna finish up last night, but I wasn't feeling too good. So I figured I would just finish this morning. Thanks for tuning in. I am 2D Coon Gaming, doing the last side quest here in Coldharbour before the final push through to the Lag Ball. Go that way. Okay.
I can't bear to watch someone die again. Oh, Stibbons, that poor, poor man. This manor, it's not what it seems, and now poor Stibbons has been caught in its embrace. Without help, he will surely die, just like the others. It will be dangerous, but perhaps you can go inside.
This is Coldharbour. Alright. What the heart wants. Sorry. Gotta hold on for a second. I got a call I gotta take. Alright, let's keep this going. What the hell? No way. How? I gotta check this out. Coldharbour. Coldharbour. Daedric. Always dark. Always creepy. The Manor of Revelry. How is this possible? I'm guessing doing the quest will explain it. Oh, don't you look like you're the life of the party? Haha, perfect timing.
Do you think me beautiful?
What the hell? Alright, you're all keeping me out. Alright, well, I'm going to progress this, I guess.
Ah, a new guest has come to the manor. Welcome, my friend. Hardly. I haven't received this much adoration, well, ever. The sisters are even going to throw a celebration in my honor. Doesn't that sound exciting?
Just in time. My glass is empty.
Be careful. Your eyes will play tricks on you in this place, and you'll need to pay attention to save Stibbins. I was in Meridia's city the day she plunged it into Coldharbour. Like many, I was lost and alone in the wilderness. Then I found this manor. When the sisters discovered that I was a servant of Meridia, they decided to torment me for it. The sisters find it amusing to watch me fret over their meals. But Stibbins has a good heart. He doesn't deserve the fate they have planned for him. The sisters hope to turn me to their side eventually, but they never will. You need to keep your wits about you. Stibbins has already accepted the illusion and slipped beyond it.
Huh.
You'll listen to me, right?
Whoa.
Ah, that was delicious. Why don't we head over to the pools and take a nice, relaxing soak?
You know what's best after such a fine meal? A nice soak. The water in our pools is just exquisite. I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about. Our food is the finest in the realm. Perhaps you've brought some soup.
There is something different about you. I knew it. You saw Nuzera, Raema, and Sheafa rule here through the use of deception and illusion.
The ale is thin.
Ah, my dear Sheafa, you've grown lovelier in my absence.
The manor is everything you hoped for, isn't it? But look at you. You could really use it. That's an excellent idea. And you're welcome to join him. In fact, I insist. Before you enter the... Oh, we've become very close in the time he's been with us. He's such a fascinating man. I hope we can get to know each other, too.
Sheafa is trying to deceive you. If you listen to me and do exactly what I tell you, I'll take these cleansing reagents and go to the pools. Place the reagents in the basin. They will break through the illusion and let you see the manner as
They
it
want to
truly
eat
is.
me? Wow, isn't that lovely thought? The Daedra. I knew it. What?
Did it work? Yes, I can see it in your eyes. Now you can see things as they really are. You can see through the illusion now. This is how I actually appear. for all their power, the sisters couldn't truly harm me as long as I served Meridia. Stibbons went up to the manor hand in hand with Schaefer. I tried to warn him, but he ignored me. You've got to save him.
That dumbass.
You look so tense. You need to relax. Please, enjoy our...
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Upstairs, of course.
Look what they did to me. Schaefer has the key. She took it downstairs. Please, get that key.
Well, you kinda did it to yourself.
Stibbons is mine!
Did you get the key? Please. Thank you. Now just give me a moment to deal with my nakedness situation.
Oh, nice.
Stibbons! Thank the Radiant Mother you're all right. When I saw Realma with your jewels, I feared the worst.
All right? How can you say that? They have my dear Lady Laurent's jewels. She will be quite distraught if I don't retrieve them.
At least you're alive. That's something. I know a secret tunnel by the pools. I can lead you there while our friend fetches your lady's jewelry. What do you think?
Thanks for the help, friend. They stole my clothes, my lady's jewels, and my dignity. I've been trying to become more of a help to Lady Laurent, so I've been taking dueling lessons. I think I can keep us safe until you return. Find my lady's missing jewels.
Debauchery chamber. Well, this should be interesting. No. Not D. Sure. Whoa. Wow. Now I'm wondering, is she really a follower of Meridian, or does she just want him for herself? Guess we'll find out. Oh shit.
My dueling lessons have finally paid off. We made it down here with almost no trouble. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. The secret exit that Fatah...
Stebbins really wants to be a hero. Please help him, sir.
For my dear Lady Laurent, it's time to make them pay. Why do these things keep happening to me, I wonder? I think so, thanks to you. I need to find Lady Laurent and make sure she's all right. She can get so flustered without me. I'll lead Fatah to the Hollow City.
offer information, aid for your quest, and you shun me.
You expect us to trust a creature of the plains? Ridiculous!
A mare as arrogant as a kin. How delightful. I do so love watching egotistical braggarts stumble. I may allow you to reconsider and accept my offer. Of course, I may not. I haven't decided yet.
You there! Find out where that creature is lurking. I want her watched.
We have come so far, but we have leagues to go before this business is concluded. We must push forward. We must find a way through the walls of the fortified city that looms ahead of us. A Dremora army guards the walls of the citadel, but there are those among us who recognize the city, who knew it well before it was pulled from Nirn. We can use the guild halls inside to launch a surprise attack. Provided, find a way inside and locate the Fighters Guild. Wards protect the hall, making it impossible for anyone to get in or out of the building. We know a secret tunnel that leads in. Time is not on our side, but I will indulge you. Ask your questions. The wards are part of the defenses from an earlier era. They could be activated to protect guild halls in times of trouble. Once set, the only way in or out of the hall was through the secret passageways. The ward key is decorated with arcane runes that can unbind the defenses and deactivate the wards. It should be near the guild hall. Even the strongest armor has chinks that can be taken advantage of. Look for a place to climb or a break to crawl through. The female Dremora offered to help us. But then you should certainly seek her out. We could use whatever help is offered, no matter its source. Just be on your guard. A Dremora would never...
That pompous mage told me to keep an eye on her, and that's just what I'm doing. But I have the distinct feeling that We left the province of Usual a long time ago, but that Dremora's got something planned, that's for sure. If I had to guess, I'd say it has something to do with vengeance. In my experience, well, I wouldn't trust her as far as I could throw her, but I don't think that has anything to do with us. At least not directly. My gut says she won't stab us in the back. She's definitely a look-you-in-the-eyes kind of stabber. I can admire that.
I love that. Look you in the eyes kind of stabber.
Ah, little mortal. While it might be entertaining to watch you bumble about the Citadel, I would much rather just see you get about your business. Right to the point? How distressful. Oh, very well. You seek a way into the Citadel. Never look a gift Daedroth in the maw, little mortal. I offer information, nothing more. The warded building you seek is near the main gate. The kin will try to stop you. If they don't succeed, we will speak again. Ephra's had information I needed. It ultimately led me here. I enjoyed what you did to Ephra's, little mortal. I'm looking forward to seeing what mayhem you stir up here.
I'll let the others know that you've got a way in.
And so, the little mortal, once more into the breach. I believe the Ayleid King wants you to find a hidden key. How amusing. The little mortal suspects a trap. You are wise to fear the duplicity of Dromora, but I assure you that you are safe enough. Illusions hide this area from the kin. Just a little trick I recently picked up. Technically, I am helping you, not them. But this constant desire to know the why of things grows tiresome. I don't want to confuse you. Just know that I have a debt to settle. As long as helping you advances my goal, I will continue to do so. The look on your face. How precious. You are dismayed. Why should this death, most likely? The kin that guard this citadel will try to kill you. It's generally what we do. The old hall you seek is near the main gate. If I were...
Through that tunnel wasn't pleasant. I never realized how much I hate cramped and crowded spaces. Now we do what we do best. We fight.
I knew you'd be able to deactivate the wards. The Fighters Guild troops have already begun our The fighters will draw the attention of the Dremora while you go to the upper city. For the mages to utilize their guild hall's portal, you need to get it.
I'm impressed, little mortal. Hardly a scratch on you. A smart investor keeps track of her investment. The fighters surprised the kin and might even win the day. Bravo. But once you control the Citadel, what then? How will you get past the labyrinth without ill-informed, impulsive mortals? Did you think you could just stroll up to the portal you seek? The Volcanos guards a key to the maze beneath Molag Bal's stronghold. You must pass through this labyrinth. Finish your original quest first. Help your mages. Banish these kin to the darkness that spawned them. It is no less than they deserve. Then meet me at the pyramid. Only I can help you acquire the labyrinth key.
Coming through the gates again. We've got to stop them.
2 needs 2 more. Oh, crap. This fourth one.
You did it again, my fearless friend! Well done! With the Dremora Cup between my powerful mages and King Dinar's, the Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild will complete the conquest of the Citadel. But we need someone to storm the Pyramid Stronghold. Your common vernacular aside, that is indeed the critical task. Vulcanaz Ceres has a key to the labyrinth. Eliminating the Vulcanaz and obtaining that key are critical components. Your curiosity knows no bounds. Very well. As far as I can tell, he's a trusted servant of Molag Bal. Not only does he command the forces of this citadel, but he also has access to the Dark Lord himself. Part of Molag Bal's stronghold. It's a maze of tunnels that lead to the Endless Stair. No doubt the path is littered with traps and dangers, but we must push on. Cadwell tells us that the portal to the planar vortex awaits us at the Endless Stair.
And this right here is why I search everything. Because you never know if you're going to find something good. What the hell? Cadwell. What's up,
Exciting,
Cadwell?
eh? Beasties with wings and angry Vulcaners. You even managed to befriend a Dremora. Clever that. I made friends with a Dremora once. We had some grand adventures, right until she tried to cut out my lungs. Well, not just fun and games. There's excitement and bloodshed, too. Your Dremora lady friend says she can open the door to the pyramid, but she requires Daedric blood or some such. I'm afraid I'm...
Only those of Daedric blood may enter the pyramid, little mortal. I told you that you need my help. A Daedric ritual locks this door, and only a willing offering of kin blood will open it. I am your key. My clan was destroyed, erased from this existence. And the hand that orchestrated that destruction was Valkanas Saris. He thought my clan was a threat to his power. Whatever. That I cannot do, little mortal. If the Valkanas is banished by my hand, I will lose honor and standing.
Jode's bones! What is that thing?
My lost clan awaits Saris in the darkness. Even though the blade that banished him was not in my hand, his end was my doing. You have been a most useful weapon, little mortal. Take the labyrinth key, with my thanks. Even by kin reckoning, I have waited a long time to send Sirius into the darkness. What possible interest could that be to you, little mortal? Let me guess. You're worried now that I will order my kin to destroy you. I assure you, a change in leadership. Kin do not die. Sirius has been banished to the darkness. Long ago, our clans were locked in war. Sirius, through treachery, I remained true to my oath. I helped you enter the pyramid. Nothing more. Indeed, my goal was revenge. I have no interest in your squabbles. Understand, little mortal. A kin's desire to spill mortal blood never ebbs, even if we don't always act upon it. I am what I am. If we meet again, I will smile as I take your life.
You're kinda hot. Yeah. definitely like Laurent. So far, one of my favorite characters. Nothing.
I hope you brought the key. We're ready to make the final push, but we're finished if we can't get inside. This is our last... How odd that the Dremora aided us against her kin in Molag Bal. She must have had a powerful thirst for vengeance. Anyway, it appears as if we are once again in your debt.
You,
Thank
sir,
my
are a
brave
dumbass.
friend. Our forces have gathered and are ready to move. We need to find the planar vortex and end the plane meld once and for all. Well done! Then we still have a chance. We sent in a small force to cause a distraction. They probably won't survive, but they should keep the enemy busy while we get... We want you to get in there and open the labyrinth before we send in the entire force and reveal our numbers. Hanan and Gabrielle can brief you on the battle plans for the Fighters Guild and Mages Guild strike teams that will follow after you.
Oh, I have to talk to...
The Mages Guild stands ready to do our part for this effort. I just wish I had as much confidence as Vanus Galerion. We're facing some overwhelming odds here. Molag Bal is using tactics similar to what we faced in the Chasm. He set up a portal to move his troops around quickly. As you head in to open the labyrinth, we need you to close that portal. King Dinar insists that the initial strike be fast and precise. He doesn't want the entire army getting in your way or causing Molag Bal to respond in kind. You've proven yourself time and time again. We have faith that you can do this.
The Fighters Guild is ready. We're prepared to follow you into the very heart of Molag Bal's lair. We shall not fail you. Of course, we've already sent in a small force, a distraction as it were. While they keep the enemy occupied, you slip in and open the labyrinth. You need to be able to move fast. A large force would only draw attention to you and slow you down. Select one of our soldiers to take along if you like, but more than that would be more of a hindrance than a help. I wish you luck in there. Fight alongside you. That would be a true honor. But the Fighters Guild needs me right now. Someone has to command our forces. And luck to you as well.
You ever get the feeling you were meant to do something important? Me neither. But this could come close to that. We stopped the plane meld and saved the people of Tamriel. Who wouldn't want to be remembered for doing that? I've dreamed of this moment. Seriously, I always knew I'd end up fighting to save the world in Coldharbour. I mean, you were a beautiful warrior with flowing red hair and an ample... Well, no offense. But otherwise, this is just like my dream.
About time you got over here, old chum. Exercise is all well and good, but if I keep this up much longer, I'll be useless in the actual battle. A quest? How marvellous! I shall march by your side into the darkest depths of foul iniquity, our weapons aloft and aglow with the fire.
Let's tear this coward apart. Let's make Molag Bal wish he'd never been born. Wait a minute, are Daedric princes born? It doesn't matter. He'll wish something when we're done with him. I'm as ready as I'm gonna get. This just makes me so angry. Why in Moloch's name would somebody want to steal an entire world? It makes no sense!
I'm choosing Cadwell.
A quest! My sword is yours, my boon companion. Together, we will protect the beautiful realm of Coldharbour, and perhaps even save that ugly rat hole you call home. Victory! Thy name is Cadwell.
Have you selected a companion to accompany you? If you need more time to speak... Very well. Come with me and I'll... Our forces are gathered, and the time has come to strike fast and strike hard. Time is not on our side, so we must make every moment count. Troops are already inside, fighting and holding ground, causing a distraction so that you can deal with Molag Bal's ability to call reinforcements. For the initial assault, Cadwell will assist you. Don't be fooled by his bizarre antics, for his heart is full of courage and honor. Close the reinforcement portal. That is your first priority. Gabrielle and her forces will join you then for the push to the labyrinth. Once the labyrinth is opened, you must make your way through Molag Bal's personal sanctum and find the portal to the planar vortex. That is your ultimate objective. If we are to end the plane meld, we must disrupt the planar vortex and cease its destructive storm. Take your brave companion and venture forth. Close the reinforcement portal so that our forces can wage war on the Daedric Prince. Then open the labyrinth and lead us to the planar vortex. Our destiny is in your hands.
One last quest, old chap. One last leap into the fire. Unless we survive, of course. But how likely is that? crushing that vile portal of wrongdoing. I can feel it in my bones. Like evil. Another beautiful creature has fallen under Molog Paul's spell of evil. We must set her free.
We stand by you, champion.
I'm gonna run out of room on my scabbard. Where will I mark my kills?
Start marking them on your sword. Yeah, here we go.
As soon as I sensed that you sealed Molag Bal's portal, I figured it was safe enough to follow you. Gabrielle has assembled a team of mages and scholars to aid you inside the labyrinth, as we need all of the fighters for the main assault. Now that we don't have to worry about overwhelming hordes of reinforcements, we're sending in the main assault force. While they keep Molag Bal's minions busy, you need... Of course not. Even I am not so foolish as to enter Molag Bal's inner sanctum myself. Oh, you'll know the source of our world's destruction when you see it. Just find a way through the labyrinth, and try not to let the deadly trap... Don't lose hope, my friend. We're depending on you.
Here we go. Final push.
This room is so big. I never expected the prince to be much of a reader. But all these books, imagine the wealth of knowledge they contain. I could spend years in here. We can't get out of this room. The door on the other side won't budge, and we haven't been able to figure out the mechanism. Search around the room, I guess. Who knows? You might find something useful among the dark tomes and old fables about lusty Argonians. But I've never seen a mechanism like this before. It's rather fascinating.
I love the reference to the lusty Argonian.
I recognize these devices. I've researched them, even written reports about them. Never saw one in... I have a notion. It involves the large metal tubes on the walls. According to my research, they resemble a Daedric device that requires a fair assumption. Do you see the small openings near each of the tubes? If we can figure out how to move these icy flames over to them, that should provide the power to open them.
Listen to this, Kirith. Reach out and touch a brazier to draw forth the fire and launch it in the direction of your choosing. This book, I think it references this device. If I'm reading this correctly, and of course I'm reading this correctly, simply touch the Daedric fire. For a short time, the power of the flame will transfer to you, much like any cloud.
Oh crap.
Xur would be fearless in the face of darkness. You would be wrong. The darkness is obviously designed to hinder our progress. An interesting conundrum. Of course, Xur would not be here if he could not help. This one gives you the light to guide your way. Beware.
Statue room. Alright, what do we got in here?
A one-way door. Looks like we can only go forward from here. I hope the others are all right. I can't imagine we have too much farther to go. We just need to cross this region. Stick close to me. There's probably some...
Something turning all these to statues?
There has to be a way to get out of here. Wait a moment. Something bad is about to happen. Sometimes I hate it when I'm right. Here they come.
Oh.
Come on. We need to find a way out of here.
Yeah, I need to find a way to stop sneezing. Right, here we go.
I need to get this door open. Hold them off while I work on this. Let's go!
I knew I'd find them here. Interesting. I've never been to this area before, but it's breathtaking.
Cadwell, your mastery of portals does you proud.
It took a bit of work, but I was able to track you down. Just one of my many gifts, if you must know.
That was a close call. Thanks for helping me in there. I don't know about you, but...
Daedric death
Cadwell
traps are kind of
takes some getting
fun.
used to, I must admit. But he really is an amazing fellow. Wait a moment. What happened? Where's the rest of your... Well, the others will have to fend for themselves for the time being. I'll send Cadwell to find them shortly. Things are looking grim outside, but even without his portal, Molag Bal has the ability to throw an unlimited number of forces at us. We're holding our own, but just barely. Winning isn't our goal, though. Far too many. Hanan was caught by surprise and wiped out, along with a large number of Fighters Guild soldiers. King Dinar's group was also ambushed, but he managed to fight his way out. Thank Cadwell for that small favor. I'm not sure how he does it, but I think he's grown so attached to Coldharbour that he's actually become part of it. Unfortunately, he can only teleport one. The portal that leads to the plain air vortex is just around the bend. Molag Bal won't simply let you walk up to it, though.
Alright, here we go.
You didn't think we forgot your promise, did you? Shadow Walkers, attack!
Holy crap.
done well, my child.
Who the hell are you?
You have performed better than I expected. Even in the face of unrelenting danger and the worst horrors Oblivion has to offer.
The groundskeeper of the town.
Like you, I have come to finish this. Thanks to the efforts of your army, you have gotten this far without drawing the gaze of Molag Bal. I use a similar distraction to travel through this disagreeable realm. Keep working on it. You will solve the riddle eventually. There is more to do if you wish to save your world. To halt the plane meld, you must enter the Eye of the Storm. The planar vortex. I have been with you every step of the way. I provided a safe haven in Coldharbour. I gave you knowledge of the lights of Meridia. I needed
Yeah,
a
I
servant
think she is Meridia.
to
Wouldn't
act in
surprise
my
me.
stead. I dared not. Used you? Of course I used you. But you knew what was at stake from the beginning. You must enter the plane. You have, like you, keep working on it. You must enter the life of one insignificant mortal to save an entire world. It is a small sacrifice. If you succeed, the brilliance... Ask your questions, but know that time... You cannot hope to succeed without the support of your allies. I will summon those who still live and draw them into... The light of Meridia cleanses and purifies.
Yeah, I definitely think she's Meridia.
Greater in this between place.
I knew it.
The Dark Prince will need stronger chains than that to stop me. Come, we have things to discuss. You seem surprised, mortal. Did you not suspect my true identity? I did not pretend, mortal. I am the groundskeeper. I merely hid the fact that I am also a Daedric prince. My plans have been long in the making. Do not presume to question my motives. Suffice it to say, I required mortal assistance. You mortals only see life as precious because it ends. Take it from a god. You'll never know how fortunate you are. Your allies have arrived. Speak to them before we continue.
I imagined that this was going to be a grand adventure, but I never pictured the horror of all this. So many of our friends and companions have died, and this damn vortex still threatens us. Damn right I'm determined, and more than a little irritated at all this. Come on, hero. Let's show Molag Bal how it's done. Then I can get back to the ordinary craziness. I think we can. I hope we can. All I know is we've come too far to give up now. I just worry that we still have a lot of fight left to go.
Most people dream of lusty Argonians or delectable dishes, but not old Darien. Oh no, I dream about planar vortexes and blinding lights of Meridia. How is that possible? And why do I keep asking questions that no one can answer? Why waste words when I can simply show you? Look around. I've been dreaming about this place since I was a young boy. Seeing it live and in person, that's a bit unnerving. Why couldn't this be that other dream I regularly have? With a blinding light, brighter than any I've ever seen. Then I'm in a room where everything's illuminated. As if the world is... And I'll soon wake up in a really bright room, too hungover to remember what I did, I hope. But that's...
Did I hear that right? We're going to blow the vortex apart. Great. That's not an idea. We're just going to plant a magical explosive and hope for the best. I thought my brother Raynor's ideas were bad. I'm not sure I can take much more of this. People are dying. I've lost friends, people I looked up to. I can't lose Raynor too. There has to be another way. Yes, I do. People died so we could get this far. I owe them to see this through. My brother and I... You better not let us down, you hear me? Do what you need to do, and we'll do the same.
I thought for sure we were done with all this. I followed the others through the portal, and as I said, I thought we were finished. I figured that Vanis opened a portal to send us back home. Imagine my consternation and surprise. I think not. I may not be a mighty warrior or a powerful mage, but I am a genius and a master.
If we had known all this was happening, maybe my people could have stopped it. Valenwood is part of Nirn after all. That's probably just wishful thinking. I've spent my life hiding in a dark forest. I've never seen the sky over Valenwood, or felt real rainwater on my skin. Molag Bal lied to us, and I'll never forgive him for that. I'm proud to be a part of it. We'll adjust to our true home again in time. For many of us, it will be the first time we get to see our home. It's better to die fighting for what you believe in, than to die fat and content. I read that in a book. It wasn't a good book. I agree with you wholeheartedly on that. Inspiring quotes are nice and all, but living to tell our own. We'll adjust to our truth.
Meridia and Molag Bal have always hated each other with a fiery passion, but that hatred has cost so many of our lives. I have a notion to show them both why Vanis Galerian's power should be feared. Chances? I don't believe in luck or fortune. We'll win this day with blood and magic, or we'll die trying. I won't lie to you, I doubt we can win this fight, but that doesn't mean we won't try. The same thing that happens to everybody. The world ends and everyone dies. And that's the best scenario. No, we can't. But we're not the chosen ones. We're not heroes of destiny fated to succeed. We're simply soldiers. It's good to know your faith hasn't wavered. These men and women follow you. They face death itself to fight at your side.
I thought the battle behind us was dreadful, but this place, it boggles the mind. Still, we've made it this far. I've seen the rise and fall of my people. Yet I stand before you, the last of my kind. I am the last Ayleid. But I am proud to call you my friend. Cruel tyrants and conquerors, who believed ourselves better than the other races of Nirn. When the lesser races decided we were the enemy and united against us, our downfall was all but guaranteed. We were too... That is a reason I am the last king of the Ayleids. I stood alongside the younger races, aided them. I believed in what they fought for. I was there when the power of High Rock switched from the Alessians to the Dareni.
Oh, wow. It's actually a cool way to tie all this in.
I always wanted to see a planar vortex up close and personal. Isn't that sky spectacular? Wait, what are we doing here again? Of course! Ah, our epic quest. It must have slipped my mind. I've been on so many of these adventures, you know. After a while, they tend to blend together, kind of like these two realms are doing. Oh, sorry, old chap. That's a bad thing, right? Yes, yes, I knew that. Terrible getting your dismal world into the wondrous vistas of Coldharbour, like dipping bread in honey. Frightfully repulsive. Still, I believe this might just be my best quest yet. Well, that'd just be disgusting, wouldn't it? You know where honey comes from? It's regurgitated flower nectar. Oh, very well. I accept your challenge. Now, let's go and finish this so that I can taste your bitter poison. Concerned about what? We're heroes, my boon companion, and heroes always win. Let that be a lesson to you.
Speak to your friends, for these moments may be their last. The Lord of Brutality uses dark anchors to bind this vortex. We must destroy... Meridia's light must be unleashed at the focal point of the vortex. Again, I remind you that this will be your last opportunity to speak to your ally. So it begins. Destroy the remaining... The chains bind both planes. We cannot use the light until those chains are destroyed. Go quickly.
Holy crap, okay.
We have to hurry. Molag Bal knows we're here.
I grow weary of your games, Meridia.
Oh, shit.
Go, warriors of light. These dark chains must be broken.
You cannot stop me, Meridia. This realm will be mine.
running out of time. I'll make sure these anchors are destroyed. You have to keep moving. Place the light and disrupt this vortex.
I'm sticking with her, my friend. Gabrielle and me, we've been through a lot. I'm not going to leave her alone.
Darren?
No one else dies today. That's an order. Come on, let's go set the light in place.
Light approaches. It brightens the shadows. It attempts to break the darkness.
Darkness is strong. Our Father, our God, He is the darkness. He shall repel the light's approaches. He will consume the light. He will tear it apart. He will destroy it. He will destroy you.
Our Father has spoken. He wishes us to challenge you, and you alone.
What's going on? No!
Light can destroy my playfield. Your prince thinks I would allow this? She is more foolish than I thought.
I live to serve. It will be my pleasure to destroy you.
Oh, how sad. You were drafted into a war you could never win. My counsel shall destroy you. I shall enjoy watching a hero die. Most curious. This light powers you somehow. Meridia, where are you hiding?
Prefetching those who would stand against you.
I'm tired of this game. Now you shall die.
Get behind my shield.
Did you think it would be that easy? My minions will tear you apart!
Gabrielle! Focus all your energy into this! We can't let up!
I'm doing my best!
You deal with the crystals. We'll take care of our new guests.
These ugly bastards! Is this the best Moloch ball can throw at us? I'm hardly working up a sweat!
This may well be our last battle. Let's make them remember it.
You must hurry! My shield can't withstand much more of this.
Almost! There!
I can feel it, Bonus. We can beat this. We can. Darian, behind you!
Have no fear, beautiful Gabrielle. I have this under control.
To hurry! We can't hold back much longer.
The light is ready. Quickly, release it.
Darian! Get back here! Darian!
The planar vortex is destroyed. You are mortal. You began to die the moment you were born. You are not fully dead. Not yet. Those present when you shattered the light were under my protection. They gather in the room beneath us, saying the Ayleid King suffered grievous wounds. He is near death. Do you not see how singular you are? How remarkable? You entered the realm of a Daedric prince, gathered an army strong enough to fight his legions, and saved your mortal world. You are a valuable asset, mortal. You will be of great use to us. For the nonce, we require nothing. But the Dark Princes have taken notice of you, and they have plans. The vortex has been destroyed.
My time has finally come, it seems. I have lived far longer than any of my people. Finally, I will be able to join them once more. Meridia's shield protected the others. Darian and I were outside the shield, dealing with Molag Bal's damn portals. I watched as light filled your body. You were a beacon, and the last thing I will ever see. Darkness fills my eyes. As the light erupted around me, someone pushed me closer to Meridia's shield. It was too late to save me, but it did bring me here. My fate doesn't matter. I'm gladdened by the thought that Nirn is safe. Then I shall rest well, knowing my final day, the final day of the Ayleid people, was spent saving Nirn from the clutches of Molag Bal. And I want you to have this. A gift from my people to the hero of Nirn. To honor you and those who fell beside me in this great battle. Thank you. May the spirits guide me on my way.
Oh, man. Well, that sucks.
How many did we lose today? I can't even count. I fear going back home, seeing who survived and who didn't. It's all just so overwhelming. How can you ask me that after what we've been through? Darian, the king, so many injuries, so many deaths. I don't know. He wasn't here when we arrived. I didn't see him. When the light erupted, Vanis, Dinar, and I appeared here. No one else. Just us. I think Darian's gone.
We will honor the Ayleid King for his sacrifice this day. We will honor everyone's sacrifice this day. I'm still trying to work that out myself. When you touched the light, you erupted in holy flame. We thought we had lost you, truth be told. I've never seen destruction like that before. Even Molag Bal reeled in pain from its touch. I don't know. Anyone not in the vortex should have been protected from the blast. But I have no way to know if they survived the actual assault. Anyone inside besides us? I can only imagine the light took them quickly. As am I, my friend. As am I. Let's leave this place.
The planar vortex is... You are mortal.
Huh. Is that really the end of it?
The Hollow City is a strange place. I wonder how long it's been here.
Huh. Well, that was a little anticlimactic, everything considered. Alright, well, I am going to take a look online and see if there's more to that quest chain that maybe I missed.
I feel safe enough in the Hollow City, but I don't think we should linger here too long. I'd like to have a word with the mages who said the portal to Coldharbour was a fine idea. We ended up scattered all over the place.
I've got what you need. Finest quality merchandise.
I'm ready to take the fight to Molag Bal. Well, as ready as I am, I suppose.
Buying, selling, trading. Best prices here.
I can hold my own fighting a Dremora, but a Daedroth. I sure hope I'm not alone when I run into one of those.
Well, yes, that was a little disappointing, but there is one more quest. The final quest, where I actually have to fight Molag Bal himself.
Why must I suffer so?
You know what? Next quest is God of Schemes.
Put a cork in it, Tharn. Size my friend. Probably the best friend I have. If the vestige is going, I'm going too.
Yes, I see. And you are the most qualified. Why? Is it your superior knowledge of Coldharbour? Your expertise in dealing with Daedric entities? Or is it simply the unrequited puppy love you feel for that shirtless mammoth?
The time has come for another foray into Oblivion Vestige. We have one last ally in need of rescue. Indeed, Abnathan and I have been meditating, scrying, and poring over Menamarco's notes. and at long last we've discovered the location of the Halls of Torment. Our friend has suffered unimaginable and unending torment for nearly 2 years, far longer than any mortal man should endure. But Saisahan is something more than mortal man. He's a descendant of Leki, the Yokudan sword saint. I've seen it. We have been able to determine the precise area of the halls where Sai is being held. This is why we were so long about the tusk. I shall open a portal for you. Lyris and Abner have both agreed to accompany you, but I fear their mutual enmity will complicate your task. Speak with them and hear what they offer, but you must choose one or the other.
You look perplexed. What inscrutable riddles is Varen spouting now? Did he? What surprisingly good advice. Titanborn and I are more likely to kill each other than we are to help. The choice is yours. But I recommend choosing brains over brawn. I have valuable knowledge of the Daedra, and don't forget, I'm the mage.
What's wrong? What did Varen say? Then your choice is clear. I've known Saisahan longer than anyone. I should be the one to go. It's your decision. Just know that I'd give my... Thank you. You won't regret it. Back in the Coldharbour slave pits, the Shriven used to whisper about the Halls of Torment.
Go with Lyris. Save Saisahan from the Halls of Torment.
Well, so I haven't worked on the Harborage quest line very much, so I have to finish this up before I can do the final confrontation with Molag Bal.
Where is the Amulet of Kings?
Becoming a sword singer is child's play, Sai. I mastered it in an afternoon. Here, let me show you.
That's Tharn's voice. What is he doing here?
Where is the Amulet of Kings? Tell me, or I'll gut you like a fish with your own sword. You see how simple it is to be a sword singer, Sai?
Enjoy this one.
Sai was right there. We had him! We were so close! Tharn was always mocking Sai, making jokes at his expense. Sai never responded, but I know it hurt him deeply. The Daedra must have sensed that. On the plus side, a doppelganger with Tharn's face. The Sword Singers are legendary. They were a group of Red Guard sword masters, wiped out in the First Era by the Yokudan Emperor Hira. Sahan spent years trying to resurrect their lost art, but never succeeded. And it took on Tharn's appearance because he was a familiar rival that Sai secretly despised. Imagine seeing your nemesis succeed.
Damn. Well, at least that'll give me ore to deconstruct, or when I deconstruct the swords. I was hoping for something a little better. Maybe something I could sell.
We appear to have some unwanted visitors in the hall. Let's make them feel welcome, shall we? Your friend always had the opportunity to free himself. All he needs to do is reveal the location of the Amulet of Kings, and you can all be on your merry way. Enjoy your visit. You'll never leave the halls
Just
of
tell me where
torment
the
alive.
Amulet is and we can be together forever, Sai. Isn't that what we both want? That sounded like my voice. What's going on?
Where is the Amulet of Kings?
Sai, my love, where is the amulet? If you tell me, this will all be over, and we can finally be together. Intruders! They're after the amulet. Don't worry, my love. My sisters will deal with these pests. She seems to be drawing power from those stones. Destroy them, quickly! This can't be real. It's not like this between Sai and me. Now they've gone and spoiled the mood.
Nice.
my love. They pulled these thoughts from Sai's head? I don't understand. Look like me. I'll deal with them. You'll be safe here, my love.
Once again, come, my pet. Time for your next lesson.
Vestige, hold a moment. When I get my hands on Menomarco, I'm gonna slice that traitor stem to sternum and wash my hands in his body cavity! How should I know? Sai and I are friends. Good friends, nothing more. What? No! Our friendship is based on honor and loyalty, not foolish games of love. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap at you. I'll show her anguish when I bury my axe in her skull. Let's keep moving. And listen, don't mention...
We don't get many visitors in the halls of torment, but there's always room for a few more permanent residents. Such tenacity, such ambition, such bravery. Such a pity we're going to skin you alive and feast on your intestines. Meaningless in the halls of torment. Whether it takes a day or 1,000 years, Sai Sahan will be through. Where is the Amulet of Kings? This can all be over if you just tell me. You can finally rest. You'd like that, wouldn't you, Sai?
Have I been here 2 years? Or 2,000 years? I can no longer tell. But I will never break. Never!
take that.
Who dares to defy the Duchess of Anguish? I will tear out your heart and make you feast upon it. What death do you prefer, mortal? Slow and painful or quick and painful? I think I'll kill you quickly, then resurrect you and kill you slowly. An eternity of agony. It will be glorious.
Why are you... The Emperor? He lives? They tortured me for many months. Years, perhaps. But I did not break. My strength is returning.
You have done it, Vestige. Bring him through the portal quickly.
See, I get excited, I just hit the button. You can set these to auto loop, but I choose to do it on my own.
Saisahan lives. You've outdone yourself, Vestige. The minds of some men can endure hardships far greater than anything that Daedra can concoct. The forces of loyalty, honor, and friendship are... We must recover the Amulet of Kings, but only when Saisahan has had time to recover. Sai locked the amulet away in the ruins of San Kotor and entrusted the key to one of his close associates. But he can tell you himself. Speak with him. He's eager to meet his liberator. I'll contact him.
I owe you my life. My lord calls you Vestige. Strange name. Is it true you're so stranger still? My people say that bravery and honor are the hallmarks of a great soul. Yet you have both of those things in great measure. I had begun to think that honor was a relic of the past. I cannot say. Physically, I am unharmed. But mentally? I hid the amulet in a sacred catacomb protected by magical wards. The means of lifting these wards are in the keeping of my old mentor, Kasura. As soon as I am able, we must meet with her. I will try to rest, but I am a warrior. We cannot sit still for very long. I should certainly bathe before we meet with Kasura. I am unpleasantly fragrant. If she happened to be downwind of me, well, I would never hear the path ahead of us is a dark one, but it pleases me.
Alright, well, I am going to call it a wrap for now. I will be back on later to probably live stream. I'm going to need to make a run through this so I can finish all of the Harvard quests. And then I will start streaming probably dungeon runs and everything else like that. Alright. Well, if you enjoyed this video, give me a like and a subscribe and stay tuned.